Discover the real reasons why hot girls and rich men often stay single. Learn about expectations, trust issues, modern dating challenges, and the psychology behind choosing independence over relationships. When people think about dating relationships and attraction, one common assumption is that hot girls and rich men should have no problem finding love. Hot girls are seen as highly desirable because of their beauty, confidence, and attention from others. Rich men are often viewed as successful, powerful, and capable of attracting partners with ease. Yet, when you look closer at modern dating, many of these individuals remain single longer than expected. For beginners trying to understand this dynamic, the reasons are more complex than surface-level stereotypes. Staying single is not always a matter of lacking options, but rather the result of deeper challenges related to expectations, trust, independence, and personal choices. One of the main reasons hot girls stay single is the overwhelming attention they receive, which can be both a blessing and a curse. While many people may be drawn to them, not all of that attention is genuine. Some pursue beauty out of lust, status, or temporary attraction rather than a true desire for a meaningful relationship. This makes it hard to filter out who is genuinely interested in their personality and who is only chasing appearances. Over time, hot girls may become cautious, skeptical, and protective of their emotions, preferring to remain single rather than risk being used or objectified. Rich men face a similar but different challenge. Their wealth and success can attract people for the wrong reasons. Instead of love, many partners may be drawn to financial security, lifestyle upgrades, or social status. This creates an environment where trust becomes difficult. Rich men may constantly wonder if someone loves them for who they are or simply for what they provide. This fear of being exploited or taken advantage of can lead them to avoid serious commitments and stay single as a form of self-protection. Another important factor is high standards. Both hot girls and rich men are often accused of being too picky, but their standards usually come from experience. A hot girl may not want to settle for someone who disrespects her, cheats, or fails to match her energy. A rich man may not want to commit to someone who lacks ambition, maturity, or loyalty. Because they have options, they can afford to wait longer for the right partner rather than rushing into relationships that feel wrong. While this can appear as arrogance to outsiders, it is often a way of ensuring compatibility and emotional safety. Independence also plays a major role. Many hot girls are confident, career-oriented, and capable of taking care of themselves. Similarly, rich men often enjoy a lifestyle of independence, freedom, and self-reliance. When you are already fulfilled in many areas of life, you do not feel desperate to find a partner. Instead, the bar for entering a relationship becomes higher, since the relationship should add value rather than take away freedom. In some cases, both hot girls and rich men may even fear losing their independence if they commit to someone who is controlling or demanding. The modern dating culture has also changed the landscape. Social media, dating apps, and fast-paced lifestyles create a paradox of choice where people feel they have endless options but struggle to form deep connections. Hot girls often receive constant attention online from comments, likes, and direct messages, which may give them validation but make it harder to find someone serious among the noise. Rich men, on the other hand, may face shallow interactions where money becomes the focus rather than personality or values. With so many distractions and mixed signals, staying single can feel like a safer and simpler option. Trust issues are another key reason. Past experiences of betrayal, dishonesty, or manipulation can leave lasting scars. A hot girl who has been cheated on may hesitate to trust new partners, assuming they will do the same. A rich man who has been taken advantage of financially may avoid relationships to protect his resources. These experiences create emotional walls that are not easy to break down. Without genuine healing and trust building, many people prefer staying single rather than risking pain again. Societal expectations also create pressure. For women, beauty is often seen as their most valuable trait, and hot girls may feel reduced to their looks instead of being valued for intelligence, kindness, or talents. This can be frustrating and lead them to avoid shallow dating situations altogether. For men, society often tells them that wealth equals success, and rich men may worry that potential partners only value their financial power. This imbalance makes forming authentic bonds difficult, pushing both groups toward solitude rather than disappointment. Interestingly, loneliness is not always the main concern for hot girls and rich men. While they may experience moments of isolation, many have fulfilling friendships, careers, and hobbies. For them, being single does not always mean being unhappy. In fact, many thrive in singlehood, using the time to grow personally, travel, build businesses, or explore passions. The traditional idea that everyone must marry or be in a relationship to feel complete no longer applies to them. They often redefine success and happiness on their own terms, showing that being single can be a choice, not a failure. Another psychological aspect is the fear of vulnerability. Relationships require openness, emotional sharing, and sometimes sacrificing control. Hot girls who are constantly judged by society may fear letting someone in too deeply. Rich men, used to controlling environments in business, may find it uncomfortable to let go of control in personal life. This resistance to vulnerability can create barriers to intimacy and long-term commitment, leading them to stay single until they find someone who feels truly safe. In some cases, timing plays a role. Hot girls in their early 20s may prioritize education, careers, or personal freedom over settling down. Rich men may focus on building wealth, businesses, or legacies before considering serious relationships. For both, staying single is not always about rejecting love, but about aligning priorities with the right phase of life. Relationships that happen at the wrong time often fail, so waiting can feel smarter and more practical. Cultural differences also influence this pattern. In some societies, being single as a beautiful woman or wealthy man may invite criticism or judgment, while in other places is celebrated as independence and freedom. Western cultures may view singlehood as empowerment, while more traditional cultures may pressure individuals to marry quickly. How hot girls and rich men navigate these cultural expectations can affect their relationship choices and reasons for staying single. Another important factor is emotional maturity. Just because someone is beautiful or wealthy does not guarantee they are ready for a healthy relationship. Hot girls may struggle with self-esteem issues despite external beauty, and rich men may battle stress, isolation, or emotional unavailability despite financial power. Without addressing these inner challenges, entering relationships can feel overwhelming or unfulfilling. Therefore, staying single allows space for growth before committing to someone else. At the same time, it is important to note that not all hot girls or rich men stay single forever. Many eventually find partners who genuinely match their values, respect their individuality, and provide emotional connection beyond surface traits. What makes the journey different for them is that they must often work harder to filter through insincere intentions and unrealistic expectations. For beginners learning about this dynamic, it is crucial to understand that being attractive or wealthy does not automatically solve relationship struggles. It sometimes creates new ones. The key takeaway is that hot girls and rich men stay single for reasons deeply rooted in trust, independence, high standards, modern dating challenges, and personal growth. They often seek authenticity in a world full of superficial attraction. While outsiders may envy their looks or money, these do not guarantee happiness and love. In many cases, choosing singlehood is an act of self-respect, patience, and resilience rather than a problem to be solved. Call to action: if you have ever wondered why some people with beauty or wealth remain single, remember that relationships are about more than appearances or success. They are about trust, respect, and compatibility. Instead of judging others for being single, focus on building your own values, independence, and self-confidence. Whether you are hot, rich, or simply growing into your best self, love will come when it aligns with who you are. Share this article, reflect on your own journey, and remember, being single is not a weakness. It is an opportunity to choose wisely and build a stronger future.